We're here talking about Shin Godzilla. I say most recent Godzilla film, that's kind of a lie. There is Godzilla -1, which isn't technically out, but probably will be by the time this video gets released. Well, it'll be out in Japan. Oh no, it's already out. Oh no, it comes out in Japan at the moment. Yeah, Godzilla -1, but ignoring that, because this is currently the most recent one I can watch. Because, I don't know, yeah, it will probably be next year. At some point we'll be able to see Godzilla -1. Assume, given how piracy works, they probably want to get it out soon? Who knows? I definitely want to watch it. Definitely. Try to see this, like, those Americans are, ooh. Anyway, ignoring that, we're here to talk about Shin Godzilla, which is a amazing film. Honestly, this is an amazing Godzilla film, and it's kind of weird because it doesn't feel like any of the Godzilla films that came before it, and it's definitely something kind of brand new, and yet also very Godzilla. Like, it feels very, very Godzilla. Don't worry, headphones, don't worry about those. I don't care about those. Yeah. It's just like, it's done in such a way that just doesn't feel like how we've done previous Godzilla films. But yet, Godzilla feels very much like Godzilla. It's just I don't know, it's one of those things where I'm just like, well, how did you... How? And I'm just kind of impressed, ultimately. Up the directors, oh, they moved on to do... Oh yeah, they did other Shin-style films, like a reimagining of Ultraman and a reimagining of Kamen Rider. Yes. Very... Definitely ones I'll have to check out at some point. Because yeah, I love this film. Honestly, I wasn't quite sure about it. It started, I was like, that's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. But then as soon as I started going to it, I was like, yeah, this is an amazing film. It feels like it very much feels like where they're dealing with a disaster of some point. This feels like a government dealing with the disaster, and it's like, how the fuck do we handle this? Same way they'd handled like a other natural disaster. Just in this case, this natural disaster is something completely out of the realm of what anyone's used to. Yeah, this is a world that's never had a Godzilla, so we're very much going new there. Like, how does the government... How do they deal with this? And I think, like I said in my commentary, I was like, oh yeah, no, we're going to get like 2 or 3 years down the line where it's like some kind of Godzilla inquiry into everything. And someone's going to be explaining, it's like, okay, and you called this guy a cunt. Why did you call that person a cunt? Oh, yeah, well, you see about that, yeah. Oh, I do apologize. Yeah, one of those things. I'm just like, this feels like, yeah, so right. It's a bizarre thing, but it just, yeah, we've kind of seen, we've seen the government kind of deal with this before in like Godzilla films. But it's never felt this realistic. Almost just like, we can just bomb it. Whatever. Fire everything. And then, but they're like having ideas of just like, well, are we allowed to do this? Are we allowed to attack stuff? Is this right? They're checking up like Japan's like treaty and kind of constitution. Like, well, we allowed to like do this? Are we allowed to fight this thing? And it's dealing with the fact that first off they have to go. The hell is that? This is like a red pool of like, kind of what looks like blood in the middle of like the bay. And it's also like an abandoned. Well, it starts off with just like an abandoned yacht. We later find out is the kind of a scientist who was researching Godzilla. Basically named Godzilla. And it's one of those things. It's just kind of fascinating. See this, and then you mostly just deal with the government just going, "The fuck is going on? What? What's going on here?" Like everyone is just like, "What is this? We're dealing with what now?" Sorry, I'm just pulling up some of the forms. Yeah, he has the kind of first form with the tail. And he kind of crawls on land in this ugly ass form. Because it's, very much a fish first time on land type thing. The third form is kind of this weird, again, on a very ugly go between kind of second and fourth form, which fourth form is very much very similar to how the Godzilla we know, just in very different. Looks a lot more evil, and kind of disgusting. But this is a disgusting ass Godzilla, and I love it. We're just seeing the government. I go, what the fuck are we doing? And the one guy's just like, I think it's a creature. And then everyone's like, shut up, mate. What the fuck are you talking about? And then like 5 minutes later, just like, yeah, it's a creature, mate. Yeah, no, it's a creature. Shit. Yep, that's our bad. You alright? There's a few kind of similar moments again where it's just like, he's right. But I love it, and you basically follow this guy whose name Rando Yakuchi. Yeah, who's basically he kind of leads his own little task force. Yeah, he just kind of left to do his own thing, while everyone else kind of focus on getting everyone away and trying to just shoot Godzilla. Which, they get everyone away mostly, for the most part. But Godzilla wreck shop frequently in this movie. Really, I didn't expect us to only have a moderate violent score and threat. I thought it was going to be more than that. But yeah, isn't that bad, but yeah, it's basically everyone just dealing with Godzilla. Like, the Japanese Defense Force trying to stop Godzilla, trying to evacuate people. When he gets to like his full form, he's basically unstoppable. And the crazy ass, like, the military attack him, rather like bomb the shit out of him, and he just has crazy ass back lasers. A new element to Godzilla we've never seen before. This is as far as I'm aware. We've never seen these crazy ass back lasers he has. No, it's just the atomic breath, which even the atomic breath is just holy shit. That's way more powerful. But because he has these abilities, it also has the downside that he needs to basically rest for a bit, because it requires a lot of energy. gonna basically tries to recover, while our task force. It's just say spoilers. I mean, if you care, if you're watching this video, it's kind of on you. The task force basically work on trying to freeze Godzilla with a coagulant in his blood. Whereas also the Americans are going to plan to nuke Japan again. Yeah, basically everyone's just like, yeah, we'd rather that you didn't. Because, yeah, I mean, you did that twice before. We'd rather you didn't. But basically they did end up, yeah. They end up using this coagulant. It almost looks touch and go and you're like, they can actually do it? Then they do. And yeah, they freeze Godzilla. Godzilla is no more. This is the end of Godzilla. Or maybe it isn't. There's weird little kind of creatures, which apparently on here are called Phase 4 and 5. Weird little kind of humanoid style creatures that are coming off Godzilla. It's fucking creepy. Creepy as fuck. And it's kind of setting up a sequel, but ultimately won't happen because Godzilla... Toho wanted to set up a new universe of Godzilla. I don't know if Godzilla -1 is the start of that or not. There was... Yeah, I mean, they had plans if they wanted to do a Shin Godzilla 2. Yeah, it seems like Toho want to do their own kind of universe. That's not happening. It's kind of a shame. They want to do they do their own universe of creatures, and I don't know, will they come together for an Avengers style film? I don't know. I don't really know what Toho are doing. It would be interesting to see. They do, you know, they give like Rodan and Mothra and King Ghidorah? Yeah, him. Their own films? Maybe not. King Ghidorah? I can't say it today. Yeah, Mothra. Rodan hasn't had their own film since, well, the first film, like, in the 60s. It'd be honestly, it's weird. It's just like, film's so weird and different from what we've seen before. And yet, it gets the Godzilla form down really well. The music is great. They definitely use a lot of, quite a few of the classic themes in there. Always kind of cheer me up in a Godzilla film. If I start hearing those themes, I'm just like, eh. But also the original music as well is really good. And yeah, I thought I was going to be like, oh no, this is 2 hours. Godzilla films are never that long. Looking at it again, I enjoyed every moment of it. Like, maybe it just took a little bit at the start, but once it started going, I'm just like, nope, I'm in. I'm fully into this. I want more. I want more of this film. Why is there no more? Where's the film? What happened? Oh, I wanted more of this. And yeah, also I said Toho wanted to create their universe. They also had to not create any films because of their deal with Legendary, which seems to have passed. They don't seem to have that deal in place anymore. They can make their own Godzilla films. Yeah, honestly, Shin Godzilla, one of the best Godzilla films, I'd say. I still haven't watched the dub. I do want to watch that. They have a second disc for it. Be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to just watch the film again. Yeah, Shin Godzilla is one of the best Godzilla films. I highly recommend it. Might be one of the best. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to do a tier list of Godzilla films. I haven't done that before. That's something that'll interest me. Yeah, for now, I gotta sign off. I think next film we're doing is Godzilla Planet of the Monsters. So that'll be interesting. Now I say, Live long and prosper.